Androcles and the Lion, retold by Russell Punter, illustrated by Mike and Carol Gordon. Androcles and the Lion. A long time ago, there was a man called Androcles. He was very poor, but he was kind. Androcles worked for a rich man named Brutus. Peel me a grape. Brutus lived in a big house outside the city of Rome. Brutus made his slaves work hard. Every day Androcles scrubbed the steps, mopped floors, made beds, mopped faster, cooked food, cooked faster, served meals, and washed pots. What a life! But Brutus never paid him. All Androcles got was one piece of dry bread a day. Even the birds won't eat this. One night, Androcles decided to run away. He climbed through a window. Then he ran into the forest. Androcles had never been in the forest before. It was dark and spooky. Goop! Suddenly he heard a loud noise from behind the bush. Roar! Androcles jumped. Who's there? He asked. He looked around the bush and saw roar! An enormous lion. Androcles ran. But the lion didn't run after Androcles. He sat there, as still as a stone. Androcles was surprised. He went back. Why didn't you chase me? He asked. I can't run, sniffed the lion. I can't even walk. There is a thorn on my paw. It really stings. You poor thing, said Androcles. Let me help. He gripped the thorn. This might hurt. I can't look. Androcles pulled out the thorn as quickly as he could. Ouch, yelped the lion. All done, said Androcles. Thank you, cried the lion happily. I'm Leo. He smiled and gave Androcles a big sloppy lick. From then on, Androcles and Leo were best friends. They lived in a cave in the middle of the forest. They hunted for food every day, and each night they shared it. One morning, Androcles saw a stranger. He tiptoed closer. A soldier, he thought. What does he want? The soldier unrolled some paper. Androcles gasped. He won't get away from me. And just then, Androcles felt a bug on his nose. It tickled. Achoo! Hey, cried the soldier. Stop right there. The soldier pulled out his sword. Help! Androcles ran. The soldier chased Androcles between bushes, up hills, down hills, across the stream, and out of the forest. Androcles got up so tired he had to stop. The soldier threw Androcles into a cart. Gotcha! Are you taking me back to Brutus? Panted Androcles. No, boomed the soldier. You're going to Rome. Why? Asked Androcles. You'll see, the soldier said. Androcles had a bumpy ride to Rome. The city was crowded and noisy. He had never seen so many people. Then he noticed a big round building. What's that? He asked. It's an arena, said the soldier. That's where you're going. What happens there? Asked Androcles. You'll see, the soldier said. A man called Clincus pulled Androcles off the cart. Out you get, skinny! He led Androcles into the arena, past the cage of lions. They weren't as gentle as Leo. Rawr! Snarl! Yikes! Why are they here? Androcles asked nervously. You see, said Clinkus. Androcles was locked in a prison with a man called Marco. What happens now? Asked Androcles. We fight the arena, said Marco. But I don't want to fight you, said Androcles. We don't fight each other, Marco said. We fight the lions. Androcles gulped. We'll be torn to pieces. Everyone in Rome comes to watch, said Marco, even the emperor. Our fights are tomorrow afternoon, he added. Androcles and Marco didn't get much sleep that night. The next afternoon, Clinkus dragged Androcles from the prison. It's show time. He took him down to a long, dark tunnel to a doorway. Clinkus pushed Androcles through the door, put up a good fight. Androcles stood in the middle of the arena. Thousands of people sat around him. They gave a huge cheer. Bring on the lion! A gate opened in a side wall, and an enormous lion charged out. Good luck, Androcles! You'll need it! Androcles trembled with fear. There was nowhere to run. Androcles closed his eyes. I hope it's over quickly, he thought. Then something strange happened. Androcles felt a lick on his hand. He opened his eyes to see. Leo! Hello, Androcles. I was caught last night, said Leo. They brought me here to fight. Androcles, hugest friend. The crowd couldn't believe it. Incredible. Amazing. Androcles has tamed the lion, they cried. What a hero! Androcles! Androcles! Clinkus took Androcles to the emperor. You are very brave, said the emperor. I think I will set you free. Androcles thought of his friends. Please will you free Marco and the lion too? The emperor smiled very well. He said, my hero. Androcles and his friends left Rome and started their own show. And no one had to fight. Come and see the friendly lion. Buy your tickets here.